Super Mama, ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Hello and welcome to Pushing Desi Culture, the podcast. My name is Sid Pandya and we are recording inside MediaWorks Studios in Windsor, Ontario. Today my guests are a bona fide power couple of the South Asian community right here in Windsor-Essex, Ontario. Not only have they established a very successful architecture firm, the winner of the Best Business by the South Asian Centre of Windsor, but they are also very active in a whole host of organizations across the province of Ontario. It's my pleasure to introduce Mrs. Anuja Virani and Mr. Chintan Virani. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you.
How are you guys doing in the post-COVID?
Good.
First of all, Anuja, I want to congratulate you for your nomination, the 2020 Women of Inspiration by the Universal Women Network, nominated by the Women's Enterprise Skills and Training Center in Windsor.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
So, before we talk about that, I want to talk about that in a few minutes. What I really am very interested in is the journey of the both of you. Because I recognize and respect the fact that it is not easy to first get qualified as a professional in India and then have to move to Canada and then have to go through the process almost again, and get licensed.
Almost starting from zero. Yes, scratch.
So
We came in 2003, in fact, and started looking for something in our profession, and had decided that until we get something in our profession, we don't want to do anything else and give a shot to it. And we were fortunate that we never got a job, and we always got independent work from day one.
You must be a rare person to say that. So when you say your profession, you mean as an architect
As an
yourself
architect.
and a civil engineer as yourself.
Yes. So we started like from small job.
Yeah, and there is a history behind it, and there was a condition to do a job which said that you must have a car, which we never had it at that time in 2003,
And it's,
because it's just 1 month of our arrival, and we need a laptop, which we never had it, and we had to finish that job in specific time frame. But we said yes, we can do it, and then rest of the history I can talk to you on another show what happened and how it went through. But somebody really gave us very good advice, who was at that time the president of OAA, that's Architect Association, and he was like, he told me that never say that you want to do a job for some architectural firm, because you have a long history of working independent. So you both, wherever you go, you say, we used to travel a lot of cities, and then we started telling everyone that yes, we are doing independent work from our home, we can do CAD drawings, etc. And that's how we got introduced to some local architects who happened to be Indian also, and they supported me and they promised me that we will make you architect, and that's how I became an architect.
So it's a story
Licensed architect. It's a long story, but we can have another session.
For license, lots of exams. And
Exactly. It's a story against all odds is what I was going
It's
to say.
against all odds,
Second of
yes. It's again, but we will have a second
You need a follow-up
interview
for that. You need a
yeah.
follow-up to like how, like for people who are watching. And I know people personally who have qualified as architects from India and who have, immigrated to or moved over to Canada in different ways and are like, trying. And I fully understand, and it's not just architects. It's a lot of professionals in other fields as well who have the long journey, and it's not easy, especially.
And we are fortunate that we have license in India, as well as we are licensed in North America, that is Canada and US. And we maintain those things, We invest enough time and money behind it.
And energy.
And we have, and energy, of course, energy should be there. And we never shy of saying that, oh, we are architect. If somebody is looking for architect, please remember us. We say it to each and everyone. People laugh on us, but that time has gone now.
Yeah. Because the work speaks for itself.
The work speaks. A very big businessman, one of the biggest in Canada, who happens to be Indian, and that family asked me that how do you get job? I say people like you recommend me, and he was very happy.
That's it.
That's how we get
Services.
that.
That's it. It's a word of
Services
mouth.
matter.
Services matter. It's a
100%.
service-oriented business purely.
And it's not just your business, I think. It's like, in anything, like,
It's anything.
It's four of us in the family who concentrate and keep on saying that, yes, we are doing this job. It's not only me. She is always traveling with me. We go to a lot of cities, predominantly in southwestern Ontario. And people who monitor our Facebook, etc., she keeps on posting on Facebook. Recently, she posted, like I posted for Bradford Hotel, Hampton Inn and
Exactly,
Suite. We are doing new hotels. We started with adding elevators to old hotels, but now we are doing really big hotels.
New
We
one.
can
New
show
hotels,
video
building new
for
hotels.
that,
Yeah. No, I actually, I know the post you're talking about on Facebook, and I'm aware of that. And, going back just to the point about the service, I think it's the values that speak
It's the
through the
values.
work.
Correct.
And, like, it's important to, like, the kind of person you are will show in the kind of work you do.
Correct.
I strongly believe in that. So if you are organized, if you are meticulous, if you are, you're paying attention to detail, and all these qualifications, all these are qualities of an architect. These are, and that will show through the work.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
Honesty.
And not only that, we became member at a lot of association where mostly she handles everything. That includes Indo-Canada Chamber of Commerce, Canadian Aboriginal and Minority Supply Council, Windsor Construction Association.
Detroit Chamber of Commerce.
And we work for a lot of religious institute doing their church, temples. So that's how our network kept on increasing,
It's a wide scale of
It's a-
different kinds of
it's-
things you can
yeah, and Golden Triangle, we go to Niagara Falls. She never likes to go to see Niagara Falls. If I say, oh, we are in Niagara Falls, she refuses immediately. No, we
because
are
that's
here for
always
work.
site visit.
Yeah.
It's not we are going to visit the
Exactly.
places. So whenever, like even same thing with Toronto. Like he said, oh, you want to go at a friend's place? I said, no, because we are on work. So I'm not going to enjoy it.
She don't appreciate me taking her.
Always we are on work. People think like, oh, they are on highway and in hotel, but we are on work always.
Yeah, exactly. Like business is business and pleasure is pleasure. You don't want to mix the
24
two.
hours.
24/7, yeah. We used to tell initially that, oh, call me in the middle of the night. And people still call us, but selected people now. Otherwise, we strictly maintain between office hours, but
You're on
people
speed dial.
still call us, and
Chintan's on speed
speed
dial for a lot
dial,
of
and
people.
we are
Yeah,
always
I'm
there.
sure.
If
Even
not
you-
only me, if I don't reply, they will catch her.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because
yeah.
everybody
Chintan?
knows that she is always there on WhatsApp and social media, so they will call
Where is
her.
Chintan? So I have to handle
I cannot hide myself.
So you guys are pretty busy. So like time management is a big skill that's required.
Correct.
Especially as the career grows, and there's a lot of young youth that are watching. What's your secret?
Just
Attend
manage,
things immediately,
manage time and don't put like anything on tomorrow. Whatever you can do today, just do it.
Attend immediately.
Kal
That's,
kar
that's
se
the
aaj
way
kar.
only. And
And
if at
you-
all we come to know something that this can be a potential problem, we attend it immediately.
And for me, multitasking. Like I'm in kitchen also. I'm on with
And-
client on phone also. I'm on social media also.
And
So I'm multitasking. Yeah.
and that's how you get nominated for Women of Inspiration.
Yeah, like
So according to you, what is the definition of a woman of inspiration?
good question. So as for me, a woman of inspiration, that the woman who can give the definition like by enthusiasm, to provide her enthusiasm, positive attitude, and motivation by setting the example of her own professional and personal life.
Juggling multiple
Just
roles.
balance, yeah. Through her own life, she has to set example, and then you can motivate others. Inspiration. And
Resilience is, I think, a big part too, going against all odds.
yes, woman who is well aware member of her own society. She should know what's going on. Maybe he don't know sometimes, but I know always what's going on. Everywhere.
People call her, you know.
Pay attention. You
Yeah,
pay attention.
people call her for counseling.
Woman.
Everything.
That priorities to uplift others as much as her family, and inspiring others to dedicate themselves towards well-being of the society.
And that's how you recognize a woman of inspiration.
There is a lot of thing about that, how you recognize. But one more thing I want to say, there is always success and failure in life. And we are encountered to that. We are bound to encounter that. So the woman who has mental capacity and ability of emotions to control and everything, and to bounce back stronger, whatever the situation. Nobody is perfect. Everyone is doing mistake. But there is no full stop in life. So you should have positive attitude, mindset, positive mindset, self-motivation to continue, go ahead in life.
I agree with you 100%, you know, and
So, yeah, that's all. When accumulate everything together, time management must, but. And yeah, so you can inspire others because others inspire me too. Other women like Sudha Murthy. I always read her, listen her. And one more, like she always say, now no need to buy more clothes. That inspired me too. Now I always told it, I don't want now lot of things. So you can inspire. Like there is a lot of things she has inspire us, but this is just like common. I say like two ladies.
simple living, high thinking.
Simple living, high thinking.
Simple living, high thinking, I think. And, you know, I think that's a part of like, you know, going to the fact of juggling multiple roles and responsibilities.
Exactly.
And is one of the ways I feel when we look at the big picture is how both of you in your own ways are able to, you know, represent the community in the big picture and like, you know, where it is. So it's, you know, not just working with the niche groups, but also like, you know, across Ontario with different business groups like you mentioned.
Yes,
Yeah.
And representation matters, I think.
Correct.
it matters
Yeah.
to meet different people and to learn from them. Everyone is your inspiration. Even no one is small or no one is big. You have to learn from everyone. Even positive or negative, you learn always.
Definitely. There's something to learn from everybody. If you're, as long as you keep an open mindset.
Correct.
I think
That's
very
the
important.
most important thing.
I think that's very important. And I think that's how we can like, you know, help each other out
Yep.
and
Adaptability and openness. That's the most important.
work together, you know, and that's how
Ready
we
to
can
accept new things, you know. We are always ready to accept new things. Change.
Change
Until you
is
change.
continuous.
Change is a continuous process.
It
That's
is.
a very philosophical statement, but an understatement. But now that we can go on different direction. But
No, it is though. You're right.
No, yeah, you like in architecture, like in medicine, like man, woman body are same. They don't have to
Physically,
do that much different study, but in architecture, totally different. The construction is different, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
features
correct,
must be different,
correct.
like, you know, different materials.
Everything
each
so
different.
many
trade is
things.
different. Yeah,
Everything
it's a
different.
different thing,
Yeah,
you know, versatile. We have to be really versatile.
Totally different from India.
Yeah. Lot of time
Codes,
happens.
building codes.
That's why. That's
Building
why.
code.
That's why.
Lot of time happens that I am slightly non-assertive person. So we go to City Hall, and the lady at the counter will simply say, "Okay, this we don't provide information." At that time, she goes there firmly. Okay, we are coming from architectural firm, and then the approach is totally different. You know. And that happened at lot of city halls. That's why I have to keep her always with me.
Why I'm telling you this, you can maybe edit, I don't know. Because this is Desi,
Yeah.
like pushing whatever
Pushing
you
Desi
say.
culture.
Yeah.
That's it.
So whenever you go to City Hall, maybe they feel like Desi, and they are not answering. You can edit this one,
No problem.
and then that time you have to say that.
No, people are very supportive once they know that you are having the qualifications. Okay, that's what it matters.
It's like, like they say in Hindi, like, अगर घी सीधी इंग्लिश से ना निकले तो उंगली टेढ़ी करनी पड़ती है, right?
So whatever
But we don't need to make that teddy.
just
We
tell
just
whatever
tell
fact.
what we are.
છે કે હું ગમે આ છીએ ભાઈ.
Yeah.
Let's be humble,
Yeah, that's right. I agree with you because you know, like they say, you catch more bees with honey, right? The nicer you are, you catch more bees with honey. Get people.
And we always
things to
maintain
do.
good relation with everyone. At all city hall we have got friends, and friends become family. That's how we have developed. Not only one city, but tens of cities. Predominantly Eastern Ontario, everywhere. Not Eastern, but South.
We work
West
up to
Ontario.
Sudbury,
Wow. Okay.
even Montreal too.
Yeah.
Very
We did a Bangladeshi Hindu family temple.
In Montreal.
Very nice. Wow. So that's, and the work keeps growing,
Work
like as the
keeps on
referrals
going.
keep growing, as the friends and the family network keeps growing, it just, one thing leads to another.
If
And
you-
until we get site visit, we never go to any site, any visit.
Yeah. But generally people are good. If you are good, everyone is good.
That's how we traveled, everyone.
Yeah. I
agree.
Whenever you travel more, you get more experience. You get exposure to people. You talk to people. You maintain relations with them.
And you get to see, like, like you said, you get to learn so many things the more people you meet. Like, as you've got an open mind. And I think that's important because there's so many different things to learn for, like, people who are watching, people who are listening. There's different qualities, What would your message be for the, for the Desi youth that's out there, the next generation that's coming through? What are the things that they can do? What are your moonshot goals for them?
Dedication and hard work. And
Stay strong.
believe in yourself.
Yeah, we are having equal opportunity in this country, and we will definitely succeed. Have faith in yourself. Be strong. Make your willpower strong to succeed.
Stay positive.
Stay positive. Nothing will hold you guys, man. Keep working, always. You will succeed.
And like we were talking before recording, unity is strength.
And unity is, of course, strength.
Very important,
Of course.
Yeah,
of course.
in Desi culture, like a lot of organizations we have, but I think they should all come on one stage and show their unity. And unity is always strength. They can do all together one big gala. All associations are good. They are doing very good. But suppose you have to represent something, some problems for our community or anything, they all have to come on one stage. That's personally, I say, like, unity is the strength.
Because, the reason I ask is, like I said, there's so many people watching and, like, from different backgrounds, and they're calling Canada home now. And that's a goal, one of the goals of this podcast, pushing Desi culture right here,
See, I have to say something. International students, lot of international students in Windsor. So we all need to educate or guide them about their rights and whatever other things which helpful to them.
Yeah, she hears a lot of things which should not be happening,
Like
Exploitation.
Exactly, that's I want to. Yeah, like I was
Because she is
thinking
working
about
with
that.
Windsor West.
Yeah. So, like, regarding to jobs, I heard a lot of things, exploitation, what you
Sure.
say.
I'm sure. I've heard some stories
So
too.
I suggest
Horror
that should not.
stories,
That
yeah.
should not. No, that should not.
And like that in itself could be another episode to talk about,
Yeah,
like,
we can talk
the
about
experience and the whole arc that they go through. Because I mean, I can speak from myself. I started my journey in Canada as an international student as well back in 2006. But at that time the challenges were different. As same like when you and
It's
your
open
family
now,
moved
yeah.
here, the
Yeah.
challenges were different.
Different.
It was
completely
very
different.
close at that time, but she started a group called Canadian Gujarati Construction Group.
In 2009, like when we came here, whatever question I have, I like query or anything, not getting that much immediate support from anyone. Like, so then I think we can do something about that. And I started like virtual Yahoo group, CGCG it called, Canada Gujarati Construction Group. So Gujarati people regarding like to who is affiliated with construction industry. They can be a member, virtual group, no fees, nothing. And there are almost more than 250 members. And a lot of people get job from there, guidance from there, like what study we need to do when they, as an immigrant, come over here. They post their resume over there, and a lot of people involved in construction industry, like the different organizations, so they can guide them, and people actually got job from there. So it's very useful.
It's a very useful group. 70% of members are already into high positions.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
now they are helping others.
Very nice. Yeah,
that's
how
a
the
very
cycle-
nice group.
But I keep like up to Gujarat. Like nothing reason for that. We can do other group also, but this is good. Like we can maintain.
It's
that.
manageable.
It's
Manageable.
manageable.
Numbers are manageable.
Nothing
I'm
else.
And
sure.
it's a free group,
Yeah, yeah.
And
no,
we
you can
advise
manage that.
everyone. It's nothing like only Gujarati people or
course.
something. We advise.
Yeah, no,
everyone.
I understand. And I think that's a big part of what they are also, scientifically peer support, what you're talking about.
Exactly.
Peer-to-peer support.
Correct.
And from, as a professional perspective, answering different
And
questions.
we did a picnic and other activities also. Nowadays it's slow, like COVID also, and
course.
people are busy. But like next year again, I'm thinking to get together with all of them.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. These are like, it's a new normal that we are living in.
Yeah,
So
we have to learn to living
yeah,
with it.
Exactly.
We have to learn.
Yeah, that's a good way of looking at it. Having a positive outlook and having a positive approach.
Yeah.
About things in life, and there's like I said, there's so much to learn from the both of you. Is there anything you want to add further to the
I think
conversation?
For today's chat,
So-
it's very good.
One thing I need to, like the recognition as a woman of inspiration is the recognition of the honor of the struggle of all immigrant women of the Canada. And by that, we can send like strong message to women by dedication, hard work, and persistence, combined with passion and confidence, can lead to the success.
100%. Very well said. You are as role models for all the immigrant women across Canada who are coming through. They look up to yourself, your peers.
By God's grace, everything is good. Just
Yeah.
concentrate. Whatever you
Always,
want to
yeah.
do.
She's always very humble and she never imposes herself on anyone.
Otherwise, no one is perfect. As I told you earlier, come back. Down, come back. And keep continue.
He keeps going.
Keep continue.
Keeps going.
એકલો જાને રે આપણે ગુજરાતીમાં નથી કહેતા સાથે કોઈ ન હોય તો એકલા તમારું નક્કી હોય ધ્યેય અને તમે સાચું કરતા હો ને કોઈ બીવાની જરૂર નથી કશા કરે રાખો એકલા કરો એની જાતે કાફલો જોડાઈ જશે પાછો
100% સાચી વાત છે. 100%. I agree with you 100% on this. And
Sid, thank you very much. Keep doing good work. It's really
You know,
great.
actually you are also inspiration for you.
Somebody should take your interview. Nobody.
we're just getting started. Got a whole team. I'm very thankful for everybody
Everyone.
behind the scenes.
Thank you so much.
And for like all the support and all the good wishes. We
Make
really
our
appreciate
community strong. It's already strong, our community in Windsor too.
that. And you just got to keep the work
Keep
going.
meeting other people also.
Yes.
Get involved with everyone. Don't limit yourself, man.
100%. I agree with you. Thank you so much for the
Thank you
kind
so
words. I
much.
appreciate both of you coming on to the show.
Thank you.
And that's it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. For more exclusive content, news, and giveaways, please make sure to like, follow, and subscribe to our page, MediaWorks Studios, right here in Windsor, Ontario. We are up on YouTube, MediaWorks Windsor, and on Twitter, MediaWorks YQG. This is it for this episode. Until next time, please take care, stay safe.